The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Isaac Olindo to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Outside. Watch out!
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Get set. Right there. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He dropped this down to McCaffrey underneath. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Outside. Watch out! Up.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Get set.
Staying with Robinson. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Gabe, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in. If they...
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. There's the intensity we expected in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ric Flair.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. This one is hit by a defender and runs up incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Goff on 3rd. It's complete to Slow. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions find an answer with their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Fox now to kick this one away. Ringo to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? 11.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, kid, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Outside. 18. Bring on.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Cut.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Zone read to give to McCaffrey. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for second down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Start.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 2 yards leads to third down and 14.
Yellow. Yellow. Up.
They just get the play on. Has it downfield near the boundary. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
18. What's up? Good. Up.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Get set. 18. 18. Hack. Up.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
What's up? Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Could be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Listen. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Lions ready for the punt. Looking to return from the 29. But it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Get set. Ready, cheese. Watch out. Start.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 43-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready, cheese. Watch out. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set. Get set. Ready, cheese. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
From the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Outside. Ready, cheese. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Shotgun snap. They get to Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers facing a 3rd and 6.
Outside. Ready, cheese. Watch out. Left, left. Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. And look is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result. It's all lined up. The Folk ready to send this one flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. 1st down throw from Goff. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and give him a run.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions trim the deficit down to 5.
14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. This makes it up to the 25.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy throwing here. Jump pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
39-yard line.
Hang around, sir. Yellow.
1st down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Now it's Purdy. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Lee with James. And he's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
That's That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
First down, Purdy to throw. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Some options now as they come up here with a 1st and 5.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Forced out to his right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12.
26, Lions 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He fields it from the 8. They pull out the reverse. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
76.
On 1st down, it's gone. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hey, 20!
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Caught for big yards on the right side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Go, Todd! 180!
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
What?
From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
180, two.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. That's complete to Sloan. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. In up to Gibbs from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. He's a give inside to James. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Get set.
Now run, James. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a 49er first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Robinson on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They just get the play off. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Get set. Watch out.
On now with James. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. And the defense is on it in the end zone. Talk about a play that could swing this ball game. That might be it right there.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
They go play action with Goff. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Defense getting in on the Farm Bronc with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180.
Goff trying to get here after the pick. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Chased out to his right. Finds Laporta. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Go, like 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Like 20.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he comes through big here. 9 yards at 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
To Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. 18. Watch out.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18. Watch out.
On the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him. 26. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Outside. 22.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers leading by 5. Second and 3 now.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Here's Robinson up the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Runner, rush up.
On the give, here's Robinson. He will have the 1st down there for the 49ers. To do it, Brock, they can take down this win.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Once more, it's Robinson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Needing 9 now on this 3rd down, thanks to that false start penalty.
Get set. Get set. Up.
They'll run here following the penalty. stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Kicked well, and this is good! So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation, that they'd advance through to the divisional round. Next week, they're going to be right back here, playing for a spot in that conference championship. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.